When you're done with that,
yeah.
Can you move that to the screen? I have to list something for. So I didn't make a list. Where? Let's see.
Oh, I was gonna move it over.
No, not this one. I need. Let's see. Yeah, so you can just read off from here. Like read off the name of the team. I didn't make the list. And then just drag this to that screen.
This one there?
Yeah, because I got this for next.
All right, so we're good then, right? Like everybody's paid up and all that.
Sevilla's open.
Sevilla's open.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody want Sevilla? Let us know.
You pass me water by your left foot. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate you. All right, good peoples. What's up, James? You want some more David? I'm like tricking that song stuck in my head. Anybody. It's gonna be a quiet Friday. Feels like.
Think so?
Yeah, seems to be quiet. I don't know. We'll see what our soccer brethren give us in terms of response and activity.
I guess you can drag that list to there. If I finish the other stuff, I'll get on to this.
Weekend off to a good start. Yeah, not too bad. James, how about yours? How's your weekend going?
It's terrible.
Work? It's terrible.
Can't complain. I made it back here. I'm alive.
My dog pooped in the living room. It's crazy. What you need? Anybody want Sevilla? Doesn't look like anybody wants.
Sevilla.
James is the only one in here.
You really don't.
James seems to be the only one here. No blah. Just us and James.
Blah's cheating on us.
Blah acts like, huh? Oh yeah, that's fire. Sky high, sky high. That's pretty fire. Oh, there he is.
Adams?
There he is.
Adams.
There's the blotterator.
Jamal Adams getting cooked. Where did one of them go?
You gonna do the photo?
Just gonna send it to AJ. Maybe.
You find it. I mean, he doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. Did it get mixed to the beef? I don't think so.
Alright, so nobody wants to be a James the only one here. Spagu's not here. We got 5 viewers. We don't count as one. Accusing you of cheating when you're right here. SMH. Yeah, we did. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, tough guy?
Bro, where is it? What the heck?
You gotta go through a whole pile till you run into it. Cause it's gotta be here.
Just freaking disappeared.
Nah. It's not like that. It couldn't be.
That's when you're looking at tape, right?
No. I'm gonna send it. Send a picture to of AJ.
Did you have it in your hand when you're looking for tape?
No, I already taped the one I need to tape. Is that here? No.
Big stuff. Quits and leaves forever. Sounds like something a cheater would say.
Law's the #1 cheater.
100%.
He is.
Sounds like someone who wants to avoid.
He's the most cheater.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and just
super weird.
Read off the list. Get this thing cracking, so we can get to some shenanigans. So we have Joe G with Salzburg and Leopards. We have James Mitchell, AC Milan and Inter Milano, and also Lille. Steve Kim with Ajax, Bayern Munich, and Man City. Melvin has Dortmund and FC Barcelona. Steve has Porto and Wolfsburg. Scott K with Atalanta, Sheriff, Villarreal, Juventus, Sporting Club, Monaco, Chelsea, and Man U. Morgan E with Real Madrid. Brian H with PSG. Michael A with Liverpool. Kurt H with Brugge. Jose G with the BSC Young Boys. Frank A with Atletico de Madrid. And that is it. What's up, Steve? Steve paid his, right? Because he was talking about paying his.
Yeah.
All right, so Steve's good. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Oh yeah, there he is. Ajax, Bayern Munich, and Man City. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this. Nobody wanted Sevilla, so house team. Just for that, I refuse to post this Facebook page. Which Facebook page? Which page are you not going to post, blah? Show me a link real quick of the one you're not going to post. So I know what you're talking about. I want to see which one he's not going to post. If he's not going to post it, we need to know these things.
180%.
180%. A whole turnaround percentage.
Flaw here, of course he's going to post it.
I just want to see the link that he's not going to post, and then
if he doesn't post it, then what does he have to do?
Yeah, we haven't had any spam thus far, so I mean, this is kind of like your purpose, blah. It's kind of like all you have going for you right now.
Like you can't walk.
Yeah. When are you supposed to get your new legs, Forrest? I got new legs. For those of you who were with us before, I'm just getting back into the beautiful game. Big fan from back in the dayskis, but not too up to date on the new talent. So if you guys have anybody you want to talk about or put me up on game about, let me know. I do know that because the game is so global, everybody has an opinion on who the best is. I know I've seen people say that Messi's fallen off. I've seen people not like Salah. I've seen a bunch of different takes about a bunch of different players. So feel free to spread yours in the chat. That's what we're here for. That's why we are Breaks and Takes. Break cards, talk sports, and we try to get into discussions about anything that we're actually breaking. So while we're here live, please don't be shy. Speak to the breaker speaks back. Talk that. There it is. It's under the keyboard.
Ah.
Talk to everybody but blah.
Serious question.
Serious question.
Was Freddie Adu never good, or he just didn't care? Because I like
for me or for
Jamal,
like actual.
Jamal said he never cared.
You said he never cared.
Like he used to. I think he knew people that partied with him.
Oh wow. So he was talented. He just.
That's what Jamal said.
He just didn't focus.
But I'm not a soccer person.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna act like I know.
We have a black and white of Alvaro Morata. As a Zuli. Kunde. Luis Muriel. There we go. Future stars of Pedre. Let me see here. Alejandro Baldi. Luka Susic. Giancarlo Ignacio. Camavinga, future stars. Ahmad. John Stones. Chaloba. We have a Virgil van Dijk, black and white. Musiala, Kevin Braun, Anthony. I think this is our young talent that's headed over to, I believe, Liverpool. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was Liverpool. All right, we have a silver Antoine Griezmann. We have Harry Maguire, Balo Torre, Lukaku, a golazo of Phil Foden, Man City, they're late, Tim Wee, our first Neymar Jr., have a black and white of Edison Cavani, Serge Gnabry, Ivan Rakitic, Mohamed Salah. It's one of those names that is kind of polarizing. And we have a Stefan the Verge. Like the opinions on Salah seem to vary a lot from what I've read. Some feel he's a star. Some feel he's extremely, extremely overrated. I haven't been able to watch enough to see.
I mean, people think LeBron's overrated.
That's what I'm saying. That's and like I look at it. That's the way I'm kind of viewing it, right? Because I know soccer is so big as a sport that you're gonna get a lot of that, you know. So I'm just curious if those who know, those who are in tune, are a little more in tune than I am, at least.
It was funny because I saw. What did I see? I saw like a quote from LeBron, and it was like complimenting his teammate. Literally, the first like 20 comments is like, "So overrated, Tracy's bum."
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, and that's why I say, man, like he's built differently in terms of just, you know, you look at him and then you look at somebody like a KD who will make a burner account just to talk back. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if that's you, that's fine. But not everybody's built for the type of scrutiny that that man takes.
LeBron don't care. He's gonna go into his millions of
Oh
dollars.
yeah, built. Yeah, no, it's billion now, right?
Billion.
He's gonna go into his billions. Yeah. Go into his billions. His kid who's on the way to making millions. The wife, he'll be good. He's not tripping. All right, so James chiming in. Appreciate that, James. Salah is definitely a top 10 player right now. He had a run of games where it's pretty clear he was top 3 to 5 when playing well. So is it a consistency thing that have people fluctuate on him? Was it just a hot streak, or is he legit? I mean, I know you're saying top 10, but what is it that has people so down on him? I guess that's what my question is. Because we talked about it during the last break when we ran this on Monday. We had somebody break down why Messi's name isn't as popular as it was. Basically just the fit with PSG not being what people are used to from Messi in terms of his performance. But With Salah, I just didn't know. Kyle Jorge. Joao Felix. Liam Delap. It's a silver. Anthony Elanga. Cole Palmer. Mohamed Darami. We have a Chasing Glory of Lautaro Martinez. Isaac Lahaji. Marco Ruiz. Kamavinga. Black White of Ivan Rakitic. It said not even consistency. He played with a lot of different clubs before finding Liverpool. He is also Egyptian, so he has a weird social media hype that is almost okay. So there, all right. Now we found it. Now we got to the root. Pepe. People love to hate somebody that people love. Like once the your name gets a little too high, there has to be a contingency of people to bring that down. Omar Richards. This one is a silver. So that makes more sense now that that's been put out there. He's also dealt with some injury problems while at Chelsea and Roma. And then those larger type clubs, there's a lot of pressure on you, Ibrahimovic, to perform. And if you don't, then they're going to flag you immediately. We have a purple of Balotore. This one is numbered 232 of 250. If you guys can see that. Okay. Need the sleeves.
You just put it here.
Yeah. This one. Okay. So James says that's exactly it. In my opinion, also Liverpool is similar to the Yankees, Dodgers, and traditional powerhouse like Manchester. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I know Liverpool's a pretty big club out there in the EPL. When I was following a little more, Liverpool was, I don't want to say down, but they were kind of, I don't really want to say middle of the road, but I know it was mainly about Man U and Chelsea when I was following it. That was back in the Rooney, Drogba. I know Liverpool had Steven Gerrard, but I don't think there were too many other names that were high on that team. Vinny Jr., Ahmad, this is a silver. Sandro Tonali, Maxime Lacroix, Alessandro Bastoni. And you have a bronze of Alessandro. See, this one is number 41 of 50.
I think that's gold. I don't think Topps has.
So gold?
I think it's gold.
Alright, we have a gold. Looks gold, but just never really know with these. Alright, well, that's a gold. Omar Richards. Harvey Elliott. And then we have a future stars of Javi Simons. I like the future star cards. Colorful. Boston Red Sox owners. Let's see. Yeah, I know LeBron had a small percentage of it. I like seeing that. I know Kobe was a big. What was Kobe's team? You remember? I know Kobe's a huge soccer fan. I was a huge soccer fan. I forgot his team though. You remember what his team was?
Was it Madrid?
I feel like it might have been. It might have been. I want to say it was it's not Man U. I know it's a team over in the Spanish league. It was either Madrid or Barcelona. One of the two. But I like to see that. I like to see a crossover like that, you know. Major stars when they get into some of these other sports and you kind of really see, you know, where that love is. Yeah, it was Barca. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, it's Barcelona. James in the know. This is what we need. Appreciate you, James. James is here to give us the insight. Where are you from, James? Lots of Americans own parts of some clubs in Europe. Ryan Reynolds owns like a second division England team. He owns the entire team or just like a part of it? A lot of people are Kobe has a really cool fan favorite auto and World Cup Prism 2018. That'd probably be fire to get. That'd probably be fire to get. Maybe the 2014 set, I can't remember which one. Either way, it'd be kind of fire to get like a Kobe auto and like a soccer break.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty fire.
Probably on card too.
Yeah, Kobe definitely signed some stuff. Are you from Dallas? All right, James. Well, you're gonna be our soccer go-to guy. So you break with us, and you're in the chat. You're the one we're coming to with all the questions. What got you started with your fandom? Have you always been a soccer fan? You used to play when you were younger. What got you in tune with the game?
Soccer's actually, I guess it would be my third sport, but it'd be my second sport that I like.
Third that you played or third favorite?
I guess. No. Yeah,
sure.
It's down the list on favorite.
I'm about to
sports,
say. I thought I was like, hold up.
But we got into soccer early, like young, because my sister was
Coco
big into soccer. My dad coached.
Yeah.
So I was always playing soccer. But I was more into
Jonathan David. This was requested.
I was actually more into basketball.
There you go. So. Really?
Yeah,
basketball's a great game.
I play basketball until to everybody grew up. That's all.
We have another Jonathan David. This time, this is a silver refractor. Christopher Scott. Moriba. Big soccer fan in general. Started around 07, 08, but played a lot as a kid too. For me, it was when they had the World Cup. Was it 96? I think it was 96. When they had the World Cup out in was it Atlanta? That's what kicked it off for me. And that's when I became a soccer fan. I kind of fell out until when I got into the military. Anzu Fatu or Fati. I fell out when I got into the military, but then I also got back into it again pretty heavy when I got stationed in Hawaii of all places.
Soccer's big in Hawaii.
Yeah.
They're actually really big.
They actually they played a lot of EPO games, and that's where I saw the difference. When I saw levels, I was like, oh, I see why people like it. Ansu Fati, Golazo. Like, I really got an opportunity to see why people like the game. 94. Okay, 94. Yeah, so, okay, 96 is the Olympics then. Tonali, Shoot Your Stars. Yeah, I remember that. I remember just being introduced to a lot of the different talents because I'm such like I'm a sports head, right? So when I dive into a sport, I gotta dive into it all the way. Adeyemi and our auto, Anthony. It's a very nice auto. It's a nice star here too. I think he just recently signed to Liverpool.
Nice.
So this is a hit for Ajax. So this will be who had Ajax. I want to say Steve.
Oh, nice.
Steve. He's like, don't sell my team. And this is why.
Steve.
There you go, Steve. Congratulations to you.
That one.
Nice hit for you, Steve. Less than one per case. There we go. I know Steve was in here earlier.
Where you at, Steve?
Where you at, Steve? All right, Sergio Aguero. Jack Grealish. Dusan Tadic, Felix Nmecha. This is a silver refractor. Daniel Maldini, Pedro Goncalves, Javi Simons, and you have a black and white of Rafael Leao. Yeah, but when I first got in, not really knowing who the stars were, like they kind of gave you a rundown of who to look for each country and all that. But the one that kind of caught my attention right away, for obvious reasons, for those of you who are aware of this particular player, but Carlos Valderrama, like the first player to really catch my attention back in the day. And if you've ever seen him before, then it all makes sense. So right after I saw that they were bringing the World Cup to the States, I immediately rushed out and bought FIFA and tried to figure out how to play the sport. Much to my chagrin, Carlos was not accurately represented on that game in terms of his aesthetics. He looked like everybody else. Same thing with Alexi Lalas.
That's kind of cool.
His autos aren't too expensive. You need one for PC. Is that a... Oh, that's nice. Alright, we'll say that one.
Speckle?
Yeah, Speckle. That in the back.
I'll steal it from my computer.
But yeah, Valderrama was the one. Ronaldinho was a big name that I was heavy into. Obviously, Ronaldo at that time was a pretty big name too. Vanderbrempt. Jude Bellingham. Gareth Bale. I remember watching him when he first hit the scene. We have Charles De Ketelare. Robert Lewandowski. Familiar with his work. I caught a lot of these guys early. Juan Cuadrado. Jan Oblak. Donnarumma. Theo Hernandez. Ronaldo Sanchez. This is Martin Sadariano. There we go. Vinny Jr. This is a silver refractor. Star for Real Madrid. Oscar Mingueza. Phil Foden. Christian Pulisic. Say another. I believe this is also a gold. Miguel Gutierrez. Let's see, this one is numbered 40 of 75. Zidane Iqbal. Dominic. I can't even get that one. We'll call him Dominic. Curtis Jones. We have future stars of Jules Koundé, Suso, Maximilian Arnold, Nuno Mendes. We have a black and white of Luka Susic, Cristiano Ronaldo, Brian Bogre, Rafael Guerrero, Golazo of Didier Drogba. This is actually one of my favorite players when I was heavy into watching soccer. Big Drogba fan. I was a big Chelsea supporter when it came to the EPL. Like Drogba, like Michael Essien, John Terry. There's Piqué, Neymar Jr., Kai Havertz, and we have our speckle of Ansgar Knopf. This is a Dortmund card. This is number 208 to 275. Starball. If you like Drogba, check out Sadio Mane. Okay. What team? 'Cause I would definitely do some research. I like Drogba. I like Thierry Henry. Rooney, obviously. Steven Gerrard. Like, when I was in my EPL bag, those were my guys. Those were the ones I ran to. James giving me all the insight. I appreciate you, James. Make sure you join the page, please. That way, when we start doing these, even more so, you'll be here to know, and we can go back and forth. You played on Liverpool and just moved to Bayern. Okay. I'm trying to catch like a lot of the replays of the tourney, the UEFA tourney. I know Madrid won. I know Benzema went crazy, but I want to actually watch some of those games. Oh, nice. That's crazy. Basically, Sadio Mane built his town in Senegal, a hospital, school, etc. And then Drogba stopped the civil war in Ivory Coast. And incredible people. Great on and off the field. That's always good to hear. Let's see if we can land a big hit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to see. I know I saw just like a little recap. They had a bunch of comeback victories I heard about. But I want to actually see them live. I want to, not live, but actually watch the full game. You know, you get the full feel of the momentum of the game. You get the full the energy, the swings. Like, that's the part, you know, the build-ups, where you can kind of see the momentum changing. You can see the advantages shift. I like that. That was like the main thing I really appreciated about it when I was watching it heavy before. Gerard Moreno, Felix and Mecha. Then I get the names right too. That'd be important. Angel Di Maria, Harvey Elliott, future stars. Shola Shotire, Ivan Ibrahimovic, Reece James, silver refractor of Adame Torre, Benjamin Sesko, Ivan Perisic, Allison Becker, Eric Garcia, black and white, Joshua Kimmich, Jules Koundé, Felix Mambimbi. We have a Galazo of Dominic Zobazla. I need somebody to phonetically type that out for me. Yeah. I noticed that when they were doing the subs and all that stuff, and I didn't get it. It took a while for me to get it and fully understand like why one would do it, when they would do it. Like, you really have to you got to really read the game really well to coach. To like coach in soccer, you really got to be able to read the game totally. Who would you say is the best manager right now? What's up, Steve? Maribi, Konati, Chasing Glory of Pepe, Cavallari, Martinez, Shoboshili. All right, thank you, James, appreciate it. Makai, Luis Suarez. Oh, okay. Joseph Stanisic, Paulo Dybala, Antoine Griezmann, Lucas Nemecha. This is a silver refractor. Bedry, Ederson, Kenneth Taylor, Raheem Sterling, black and white. That's what we'll do. Since you guys are chatting it up with me, I appreciate it, and I'm actually learning some stuff. Give me, in the opinion of the people here, give me the best at each position. So, best striker, best goalkeeper, best midfielder, center backs, defenders, all that. Who would you guys say would be the best player at each position? Up and coming, whoever you want to mention. Consensus would be Pep or Klopp in the last 5-10 years. Ancelotti, Conte, Hansi Flick. Lots of really good ones. Okay. And these are all global, right? So these are different leagues, different managers all over. And which league is the most dominant right now? Spanish Premier, English Premier, French, German. Which leagues would you say kind of rule the roost at the moment? That's another thing I didn't know at the time when I was just tuning in. The amount of talent that's spread all over the world is insane. Insane. Mel says EPO. Okay. Is that pretty... Are they just far out ahead of everybody? Do they just have the best players over there? Or the clubs are just better there than they are anywhere else? I think... I know... What league was it? I think it was a French league. They had a couple teams that were pretty high, and then like the drop-off was extensive once you got past the first 2 or 3 teams. So the best team in the world is Man City right now, or the best team in the EPL is Man City? Most money. Okay. Those will be your best strikers. I know Holland is he's a forward, right? Brian Bobry. Adama Torre. Oh, they're all on Man City. Well, yeah, I know Holland just signed there. Nuno Mendes. Nkoku. They're future stars. Valhalic. How do you think Holland's going to do there? I know EPL is usually a little more physical, but I'm pretty sure he won't have an issue with that considering how massive that kid is. Bill Chilwell. Adeyemi. Akaji. David Nuris. It's a silver of Marquinhos. Pepe. Jonathan David. Xavi Simons, Ilkay Gundogan, Robert Lewandowski, Suso, Maximilian Arnold, Harry Maguire is a silver, Ngeza, Phil Foden, Kante, Ryan Gravenberch, transcendent level talent. Wow. Okay. Noor. So what makes him special? Is it the size? Is it speed? Is it skill? Daniel Maldini. You have a speckled in here as well. Pedro Goncalves. And there's our speckled Charlie Savage. Man U midfielder. This is number 98 of 275. His dad played professional England as well. They would dominate and score even more than they did this year. So Haaland is he's the guy, because last break we had, I got Mbappe as the guy. So this is what I mean. You hear different names and everybody has a different idea of who their guy is or why that person is the best. And so it's always interesting for me to hear different takes. Daniel Malin, black and white. He's big, fast, quick, smart, everything you want a striker, height and strength. And he's what, 20, 21? Or he's pretty young, right? Who would you say you compare to in terms of like all-time greats? His playing style. And how is he in the air? But would you say he's better? Would you say he's the better player out of the two? Out of him and Mbappe, would you say Haaland is the better player, like hands down? Like hype aside, if we're talking just skill for skill, who wins? 21 years old, 62 goals in 67 matches. Pretty incredible. Got another speckled. Rumored to go to Real Madrid and signing the contract at PSG. I remember that part. I remember reading about that. So if he were to go to Madrid, I mean he's not going to, but were he to go to Madrid, do you think he would not have been as good in a different league? Because I know that's always the case. Like, well, not always the case, but always the wonder if when you step up in talent or when you change the different playing styles in terms of the leagues, some players don't always perform as well as expected. Okay, so that's the key for Haaland, just the way he finishes. How is he in the air? That was one of my favorite things about Drogba. Like, you put it in the air and he'll go get it. He's lethal up there. I would assume Haaland with that size would be pretty good too. Alan Shearer with speed. Appreciate his insight. So they should be fine anywhere. Haaland is 6'5". All right, I thought so. It's a big kid, man. It's a big kid. Ugarte. Donnarumma. Konate. I have a silver of Andy Robertson. Edison Cavani. Evan Nielsen. Swin Botman. Black and white of Miguel Gutierrez. Joseph Stanisic. It's Knopf. Mackay. So who would be the next, I guess, if those two are tier 1, who would be under that? Or are there other players that kind of are in that same conversation with those two? This is the future stars of Anthony, Josko Rivaldio, Noah Lang, James McGotty, Tyler Morton, Pedri, Federico Chiesa, Kenneth Taylor. We got a black and white of Marquinhos. If it wasn't for Messi or Ronaldo setting goal scoring records, a goal a game in the top 4 league. Yeah, I mean, that ratio is nuts. That ratio is insane. And that's like super impressive. Nico Gonzalez, like they're really, from what I saw, there's not really much you can do with the kid, and that's the main problem. But do you foresee that same type of success in the EPO with the talent jump? Conte, Silver Vieira, Murata, Jack Grealish, Locatelli, Chasing Glory. We pulled a goal, 1-of-1 of his in our last break. Galazzo of the legend, Eric Cantona. He pulled Galazzo his last time, so Eric Garcia, Rafael Leo, Mason Mount. And our speckled is, the aforementioned Sadiq Main. There we go. So this is a guy I need to check out, right? If I like Drogba, then this is a kid I need to watch. This is number 273 to 275. See guys like Louis, Kane, don't get enough credit. Son quietly had a great year too. To win a golden boot without penalties is wild. Okay. Past 2 seasons specifically. I know Benzema has been nuts. Lewandowski have been the best attackers in the world. Pep is the manager. They didn't sign Holland if they weren't going to use him. Okay. Yeah, I saw the run Benzema was on. And I know it's pretty much been a consensus from a lot of the top players in the world that he should be the guy that gets the golden boot. So I've kept tabs on him. I remember him when I first got back into soccer. He was a young star at the time. So to see him still doing it at 34 and at this level is pretty insane, especially for that position. We had we discussed it in our last break and kind of came up with a comparison that strikers and attackers in soccer age the same way running backs age in the NFL. Like you have to be a really high elite level outlier to make it past a certain age. Like they burn out pretty quick. So to see him still doing it at 30 something is pretty ridiculous. What about the young talent outside of Holland? I know Anthony's name is pretty. I know he signed in Liverpool, and that was a pretty big signing. I used to really like Iniesta back in the day in terms of midfielders. Who would you say is the best passer right now? I know Iniesta was kind of ruling roost with that back in the day. Huh. Sarrini, Henderson, Oh, Man U. Okay, my fault. I had the names wrong. Bruno Fernandez. This is a purple. This is numbered 133 to 175.
I'm gonna be good with the name Charlie Savage.
I know, right? Yeah, Dust, Tyler Adams, Odie. We have a silver of Pedro Goncalves. It's Pogba, Bellingham. There's our guy Kareem Benzema. Ryan Gravenberch. Hard to argue against Modric. Okay.
That dude's tiny.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more skill based there. Right?
Yeah.
Maguire. I think that's what I like about. That's one thing I like about it. Brandon Aronson. Let's see here. We got a couple more boxes. We're just gonna kind of kick it up a notch. I do appreciate you guys chatting with me though. I'm learning a little something. Have some research I need to do to get back into it fully. This is a silver of Yeremy Pino, Luis Suarez, Sergio Ramos, legendary defender there. Luis James, Galazzo of Vinny Jr., Sebastian Theo, Nuno Mendes, Arnold, and we have a teal of Paulo Dybala. This is numbered 47 of 199. It's a little bit thicker.
Yeah, 60 points. Steve C is auto?
Huh?
Steve C is auto?
I don't know. I think he's in and out. He pops in and out. So I don't know if you noticed it. Modric passing. Let's see. Outside of the footprint. Let's see. Not yet. See, and it's so, because it's so damn global. There's so many different options, you know.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time though I didn't expect to get a consensus. Because generally speaking, you don't get a consensus with names in soccer. You know, it's usually you get so many different options, but people seem to be all in on, at least the people here seem to be all in on specific names, like in agreements. Got a Galazzo, Ferran Torres. We got
no
Javi.
fights.
Huh?
So no fights here.
Nah, but it's like 4 people. So everybody's on the same page here. They always saying Alessandro Bastoni. Let me see. Sadiq Main or Sadio Main. I was told to keep an eye on. And black and white of Chelsea. Numbered Liverpool player in the next box, please. All right, Michael. See what I can do for you.
He knows what happens when you ask for it.
Koke, Cole Palmer, Timo Werner, Jamal Musiala. I would definitely try to do that for you. There's a couple other signings I saw over the weekend that were pretty big. EPL signings. Give me some of the names that made moves to different clubs that I should be looking out for. And then I still need to know who the best defender in the world is right now. I know the last time when I was into it, the best defender in the world was Company for Man City. I'm pretty sure that's changed at this point because it's been a while. So who would it be? Who would it be now?
Misery.
Wow. Loves him, huh? Loves Company.
Yeah.
I got you. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Clever. Clever, 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 sir. Clever. Let's see what we got. We got Mondini. Let's see. Andy Robertson. Cantona Galazzo. Musson McKinney. Robin Gosens. Thorgan Hazard. Got Anthony Silver. Gerard Piqué. Hernandez. There's our guy Modric. So we mentioned him and he appears. I have a speckled of Giovanni Reina. This one is numbered 240 to 275.
Was it when he played for the national team?
Van Dijk is the top defender. Okay. Daniel Baranga. Why you say you're biased? Because that's your team? I mean, if he is, he is. You know, Joshua Kimmich. You got some people that agree with you. So, can't be that bad. Can't be that far off. Tony Cruz. And then this is a blue of Antonio Blanco. This is number 129 to 150. Speak your truth.
Say it with confidence.
Say it with confidence. That's right. Let me know, Mike. I need to know. If he nice, he nice.
Best defender in the NBA.
Who would you
Herbert
say?
Jones.
Best young defender, yeah. One of. The guy in Cleveland has something to say about that, too. He's pretty incredible. Guarding all 5 positions. Liverpool fan here. So we mentioned that Anthony is going to Man U. Does he? How do you guys think he does in the EPL? Somebody was comparing him when I was reading about it. Somebody was comparing him to Nani from back in the day. And I know he wasn't lighting the world on fire, at least not right away. It took him a while to get going, right? So you expecting the same thing with Anthony? I saw he's really skilled. Like this shit, like, you know, regular Brazilian skilled. But they're concerned about whether or not that type of flair would work in a league like the EPL. Let's see. On black. Cunningham, Gareth Bale. You have a black and white Bright Ari Yimby. Zingas, Bobry, Maximilian Arnold. Future stars of Jude Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Phil Foden. Raheem Sterling. It's like a regular silver. Looked like it might have been more. Shevsky. Torre. Nuno Mendez. We have a black and white of Urian Timber. I know you told me how to say this, and I come back to it. Ronaldo Sanchez. You want to try it? Mason Mount. This is a silver. You have a Galazzo of Ansu Fati. That's your guy.
Yeah.
For your team, at least. Neymar Jr. How good is Neymar? I know he's had some injury issues, but is he still pretty effective, or would you guys say no? Yusuf Demir. This is Chasing Glory.
No, he's 29.
Huh? I mean, some people age right. We were just talking about. All right, we have a speckled of Yusuf and Nesseri. This is a 234 of 275 card. Lewandowski, Sosu, Curtis Jones, and we have a silver of Hakan Kanahaglu. Great speed and keep the handful on the wing, but I think Man U has to get their midfield in order before they can be serious again. Okay. So what makes Van Dijk so effective as a defender? timing? Is it his size? Is it his strength? Is it speed? Intelligence? What is it? I know all those things kind of play a part. See, I hate when they flip the cards so much. Demir, Graka, Reece James. We have a bronze or a silver. This is numbered 108 to 125. This is Matthias De Leggett. Let's see. Cool. Austin Becker, Antoine Griezmann, black and white. Koke, mentioned him earlier. Stoney, this is a black and white of De Leggett again. Xavi, Seikau, Timo Werner, and then a Golazo of Xavi. Good speed, always in good positions. Very patient, basically waits for the attacker to make a mistake and times his tackles perfectly. 6'5", built like a rock. Yeah, rose gold on the 125. Thank you, James. I'm gonna go down the list of all the defenders. And then the last break, the answer I received for best goalie was my man and playing for Real Madrid. I'm assuming that had a lot to do with his run in the UEFA tournament because he was really good for what I could see. Kevin De Bruyne, black and white. Sergio Busquets. All right, we have a Lionel Messi, silver, PSG. Black and white of Giancarlo Ignacio. Golazo of Kyle George. Hannibal Kalulu. We have a Future Stars of Javi Simons. I'm opening way too much of this product already. What's the biggest hit you pulled, James? This is Serge Gnabry. This is a silver. What's the best card you pulled? See, these are different. Oh no, Courtois is the one. What team is Oblate for? Check him out too. Wow. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I saw him in the Champions League final. Okay. Atletico Madrid. All right, I'll have to check him out. Appreciate that, James. Let's see. I have a silver of James McAtee.
Does James and Michael collect any other sports?
Yeah, you guys doing the other sports besides soccer? Anthony Ilanga
Maybe only 2
chasing
people are
glory.
talking.
Well, there's only like 5 people here, so I think one of them is Blah, who's just not in at the moment. Thiago Thomas. Oh, we pulled you to insert. Junior D9B. All right, we have a pink of Alessandro Bastoni. This one is numbered 24 to 175. What other sports do you guys collect? Silver of Felix Mambimbi, Pedri. Another purple. This is Maxime Lacroix. This is numbered 1 of 250. Heavy baseball, football, not really. And basketball is expensive usually. So just baseball, huh? Especially with the yeah. You PC and the Mavs, there's only really one Mav to get right now, and that's gonna cost you quite a bit. My guy to the left here, huge Luka Doncic fan. Introduce yourself to the people. Future stars, Pedri. He's talking about the Mavs. He private PCs and Mavs. So it's hard to keep in basketball because it's expensive to PC the Mavs.
Who is Michael like? We don't have a lot of soccer stuff, so yeah, but we will.
Oh, James, this is the channel for you then. Wrestling is my thing.
We'll add in. We're gonna add in something for you guys.
Wrestling is all me.
You guys are chatting with us.
We break wrestling here too.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get WWE Select.
Said just getting back to middle school. Stick with my Detroit guys in baseball, basketball, and football. All right, cool. I mean, we break all of that here as well. So please join us in those as well. It'll be a lot more informed than I am in this. Like, you guys are schooling me in soccer, but when we get down to basketball and wrestling, we can have a nice little back and forth.
Okay.
Well, glad we can help, Mike. James says WWE hopefully is going to be priced right.
Well, you guys saw. I mean, you saw the price of the box pre-sale, right? It was like $600, and they dropped it to like $350. So, but we're planning to get some cases of it. So,
definitely join the page. We come back, and then we can get into some wrestling discourse. Are you a big is it just WWE for you, or just wrestling in general? Like, do you follow AEW? Do you follow in the indies? Oh yeah, okay. Well, I asked and you asked. Yeah, I watch AEW as well.
here we go.
There we go. He was like, "That's the next question." Yeah, I watch AEW. Demir. We actually have some AEW product. I might be looking for some Detroit Pistons stuff with the way exactly, that draft was crazy for Detroit. Maximilian Arnold, this is black and white. He had a great draft. Bruno Fernandez.
Did it drop that much?
Vinny Jr. We have a future stars of Ferran Torres.
I know when I checked it, it was like it was definitely dropping.
Come on. We just gotta focus right now. Alright, let's see. We have Dylan Zapata, Josh Stones, a silver of Ignaz Vander Brimp. Thiago Thomas. Kyle George, Sergio Busquets. There we go. Purple of Nicola Barella. 175 and 175. Stop. Get the focus in. There we go. Hannibal. Kamavinga. We have a silver of Hans Vanaken. And a black and white of Pepe. Wow, okay.
That's crazy. I mean, you guys saw Prism. Prism, like, absolutely tanked.
Yeah, Indies is kind of, I mean, they're pretty much all been signed to either AEW or WWE, so it's hard to really keep tabs on the Indies the way it used to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to doing that break again. Yeah, we do. We doing breaks from time to time, James. I like James. James a good guy. I like James. We have a famous break that we joined that didn't go the way we wanted it to, and I haven't been able to live that down since the day it happened.
Yep.
Dane won't let me.
Nope.
Galazzo of Javi.
Never forgiven.
Never forget. He will never forgive me for the way this break turned out.
No.
Black and white of Ibrahimovic.
Unfortunately, I can't.
You can't?
Yeah.
You can or you choose not to. I feel like you choose not to.
I just can't.
I have a silver of Jan Oblak. So this is the goalie you guys are telling me about. I'll have to check him out. Thank you. That's that keeper.
Tried to forgive you, but I just can't.
You can't? I think you can. You just don't want to do it. I think you feel like
It pains too much.
it pains too much. Kenneth Taylor, Future Stars. All right, James, we'll do. Leroy Sane. Blanco. We have a black and white of Jordan Henderson. Pains you too much?
Yes.
I don't think that's fair, though.
Why?
Because it's like, I can't really call it. You know what I mean?
You had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, but...
Either being my best friend or...
Wow. Best friend or somebody you just completely disown as a person you associate with. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, as you can see, I try to stay out of breaks because apparently I'm ruining my friendships by joining them and guessing incorrectly.
I know.
It's only 30K, bro. Like, it wasn't even... It's not like it's millions.
Only 30K.
It's only 30K.
This guy.
It was only 30K. Would you guys just completely disown a friend over $30,000? Jude Bellingham, Future Stars. PK. Fernandez. Anthony again. We have Chasing Glory of Andre Silva. Weston McKinney. Daniel Bergante.
They're like, yep.
No, nobody said nothing yet.
Yeah,
Silva. Maximilian Arnold. They're mulling it over.
You're like, huh.
Phil Foden.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, they probably want more background though. It's Conte, and then we have a black and white of Danny Olmo. They probably want more info. Can't just say. Okay, let's see. Got to cut this short. We'll catch us later tonight. Getting some dinner with the wife. All right, James. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for all your insight and just talking in general. 30K, y'all. Wow. It was 30. All right, so it was just, you know what?
No, it wasn't just.
Michael said I've done worse for less. So, all right, well, apparently I don't get no kind of pass for 30K. That's crazy. That is crazy. One little guess wrong.
I know.
Just one little guess wrong.
Yep. That's all it takes.
30K, bro.
That's
That's what our friendship is worth. 30K. That's it. It's crazy. I've done worse for less. Like, trust me. Over 30K, you might not be here. That's wild. That is wild. Chasing glory of Neymar Jr. Was he flashing the pan or was he legit? I remember the rise, but it seems like that's kind of came and went at this point from everything I've been able to see. We have a silver of Davies. What is up with this card? Oh. Yeah, that thing's scratched up. You see that?
Yeah, we'll add a wrapper.
Yeah, we'll put a wrapper in there for you. That's crazy. Got Hannibal. J, black and white, Manuel Noor. Koke. Cole Palmer.
So you're in agreement.
Mohamed Darami.
I think you're in the minority there.
Jules Koundé, Future Stars. So how did we fix this?
Just can't.
Can't forever.
Maybe time.
Time. It's been long enough.
No, it hasn't been that long.
It has. How long has it been? It's been some months, hasn't it?
Maybe like 8 months.
8 months. Is 8 months long enough for gift for 30K?
No.
You don't think so? What say you, Michael? If I cost you 30K 8 months ago, will I be forgiven at this point?
Never.
What a friendship that goes way back. Trevor Colabo. Oh, we have a. What one is this? This is our green. This is our gold. I forget what the parallel is.
Probably like a gold cup.
Gold cup.
Something like that.
42
Gold
of
stars.
75. The gold stars. That's what it
Gold
is.
stars.
42 of 75.
Parallels. Do you remember?
That'll be a hit for Atalanta. Let's see here. Silver, black and white of Luis Ocampos. What was the actual issue? Spent 30. No. So join the break, right? So my guy Dane here joined a break that had LaMelo, or had two teams in it. It had
No, it had all the teams.
had all the teams, but you weren't looking for two teams.
I was gonna pick up either the T-Wolves or the Hornets. It was a hobby break. I was picking up either one of the two most expensive teams. So I asked Paulie over here. I was like, Melo or Ant-Man? Who am I picking? You didn't even think about it. You're just like Ant-Man.
I went with my basketball brain because I think Ant-Man has a higher ceiling. I was not thinking about monetary value of a card. So I went with my Ant-Man. I went with my basketball brain and said Ant-Man. So go through the entire break. No Ant-Man's pulled, which is fine.
Actually, Ant-Man was doing the best.
Oh, Ant-Man was doing the best.
Ant-Man was doing better than LaMelo. They were both doing not good for how much I paid.
Right.
But we go to the last box, the last auto, and you can tell what was pulled.
So we get to the last auto of the last box,
Yep.
and it turns out that it's a LaMelo. That
LaMelo Gold.
LaMelo Gold auto valued at $30K.
Which is the 10, guys.
And
So I don't know. Should I forgive him or not?
I mean, yeah, it's just I didn't know. It's not like I hit a card from you or something like that.
I don't know, guys. What
Robert Lewandowski,
say you,
silver.
chat?
What say you, Michael? Since you're the only one in here,
Do I forgive him or not?
I think you should.
We're gonna base it off of Michael's response.
I think Mike thinks I should be forgiven. I'm gonna go with Mike. Mike's gut is telling you to forgive me. Omar Richards blue. This is 123 of 150. So I made a bad selection on a card that in the other card hit. That's basically all it is. Simple.
Basically,
Real simple. Real easy.
All it is, guys.
Ansu Fati Galazzo. Absolutely brutal luck. You gotta thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. Michael says
Look,
you
Mike's
have to
is-
forgive.
Mike's is against me.
He said brutal luck. See, you said you're gonna take his answer, and then when he gives it to you, you're like, nah, son. Black and white Conti.
Stop making sense.
Ant-Man is cool as hell. Yeah, Ant is cool. I like Ant. I like Ant quite a bit, actually. Dominic, I think he said, hold up, man. We're going to get this right. We're going to get this right. All right, where is it? There he is. All right. Dominic Shobowski. There we go.
Just watch Hustle and feel good about it.
He said it was great in Hustle.
I don't think I can feel good about that.
You don't think you feel good about Hustle?
I don't think I feel good about not hitting that card.
You got silver Gareth Bale.
I don't know, Michael. You're just a better person than I am.
Wow. So basically,
I think that's what
we're
it
gonna
comes
do
down
what
to.
Mike says, and then when it comes down to it and he doesn't agree, you're like, man, get out of here with that.
He's just a better person than I am.
I mean, I agree with that part. Sandro Tonali, future stars. All right, gentlemen. Michael and James and Steve. That is our break. We do appreciate you joining us. I'm going to do some research, look up some of these names you guys gave me. We have to mosey on to a little something else. We'll do a quick recap and then we'll get out of here.
We're gonna send you guys something, Michael.
Yeah, we'll add something to what you guys get
Thank you guys
for the chatting and all the info and insight you gave us. So we appreciate that. Balotore, Varela, Robin Gosens, Matthias Delete, Alessandro Bastoni, Maxine Lacroix, Youssef and Nesseri. Another speckled of Giovanni Regna, Antonio Blanco, Paulo Dybala,
I'll think about it, Mike.
Miguel Gutierrez.
Consider it.
You should definitely forgive me, bro. Speckled
Yeah, I said I'll consider it.
Amsgar, no.
Like I'm not
But
considering
it's a vibe in that though. Bruno Fernandez, speckled of Charlie Savage, Sadiq Main, who they told me I need to watch. I'm gonna check him out. And we have a goal of Alessandro Bastino, and then our auto, Anthony, former player for Ajax, now going on to Manchester United, and we will see how that turns out. All right, thank you guys for joining us. You guys have a